the Israelite woman shall not wear that which pertains unto men. What does that mean? What do you have on that I have on as well? And I'm not talking about a shirt. We're talking about pants. You're not supposed to wear that. You know why? Because the reason why a lot of our sisters do that is they seeking some type of attention. And that's because we didn't grow up, here go your fly. We didn't grow up understanding that we are supposed to be a holy people. That we're supposed to be above all people. And that's included in our behavior, how we dress, don't get distracted, how we roll and how we eat. You see what I'm saying? And how we carry and take care of our bodies. We were never really taught that, so that's why some sisters wear tight, revealing clothing, because it will get them the attention that they really want and that they should have had growing up. But see, if you knew from a little girl that you are supposed to be above all people on the planet Earth, God chose you and all these people to behave themselves a certain kind of way, to be a shining light on the earth, you would never do that. Because soon as a bum, because that's what you're going to attract, and I know you done attract them before, bums. Because you know why? What they see when they look at you? This and that. Yeah, easy access. Bam, I'm going to hit her, get her pregnant, and dip. I'm not going to marry her before I try to have sex with her. Has a man even tried to marry you before he had sex with you? Yeah, but has he had sex with you? Exactly, yeah, he's not a Christian. Christians follow Christ, the commandments. The real Christians follow the commandments. And the commandments say, if you sleep with a sister, you shall surely marry her. Yeah, listen to this, sis. You ain't supposed to let no man touch you. Why would you even let a man touch you and he ain't trying to make you his wife? That don't even make any sense. If something happened to him and you got a baby with him, what are you going to get? Nothing. Hold on, read what you got.
The book of Exodus, chapter 22 and verse 16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lieth with her.
And what?
And lieth with her.
Meaning, if a man touch you and has sex with you, read.
He shall surely endow her to be his wife.
This is one of the great evils that we commit on a daily. You just told me you doing it. You see what I'm saying? And that's why all of this happened to us. You got to flip the script and change your ways. And it's really easy to do because you love God. Now my question is, which God do you love? Crying and listening to gospel music.
Sometimes I be cursing like I'm cursing my Bible, going through,
You know why, sis? Because you got, that's because you got demons on you. You got spirits on you. And a lot of them come from the smoking. You probably smoke weed, don't you? Yeah? You do other drugs? What? You don't do nothing else? Pills? Okay. Okay, so that's drugs. You do drugs. That's what that is, sis. Drugs are not supposed to be taken like that. They're supposed to help. They're supposed to be for municipal purposes, not for you to get high and try to not deal with reality. That's why we out here today. We trying to deal with reality so we can fix our situation. But you want to keep hallucinating and all of that kind of stuff and not fixing your life and being stuck. That's for because you want to do it. You choosing to do it. You should not be doing any kind of pills. You need to wean yourself off that stuff. That stuff will kill you. Smoking will kill you. Drinking too much will wipe you out. Please believe. I got family members who died from cirrhosis of the liver. Wasn't even 40 years old. Liver exploded because he couldn't stop drinking. And why? Because he couldn't deal with reality. It's time for us to grow up, deal with reality, and handle our business. You gotta be a big girl. Put on your big girl dress, not pants. Modest, cover yourself up. Stop letting brothers sleep with you. And see again, I bet you them bums be bringing you drugs. Yeah, they be bringing you all kind of drugs. Let me sop her up real quick. I'm gonna get her high and I'm gonna knock her out.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
No, you didn't know. Before today, did you know that you was the temple of God? But did you know?
I didn't know. I just said no. I thought it was great, but I didn't know.
Bruh, And let me show you what else is unclean to you. Let's go to catfish.
Verse 10, and all that have not fins and scales.
Have you ever seen a catfish up close? Like in its natural state?
Like out the water?
Yeah, okay. Hey, Officer Shema, he'll tell you, he took me to his house before when I first came in the truth. And we was scaling some crappie fish. Was that crappie fish? We was scaling crappie fish. And if you look, you know how sometimes you see the catfish is just smooth? These fish had little circles, like almost, they look like quarters all over the fish. And we had to scale them. And I'm like, what is this stuff? That's what's there, the scales. That's why I said have fins and scales. Because the scales protect the fish from getting any kind of poisons or contaminants that's in the water going into the fish, and then you eat it. Catfish doesn't have scales. It got fins, but it don't have scales. So when you, because it's a bottom feeder, it's supposed to eat the stuff at the bottom of the ocean. Shrimp, all of that stuff as well. Lobster, crab, all that stuff y'all think is the bomb and razzoos and these Crab King shops they setting up around the black community is trash. And they doing that on purpose because they know the law that was given to you said you are not supposed to eat it. But if they keep us in sin, guess where we're going to be? Remember we read it early in Deuteronomy 28:15. It said, if you don't keep the commandments, what's going to happen? Huh? What's going to happen if we don't keep the commandments? That great evil is going to come upon us and overtake us. Go to Deuteronomy 28:40, and that's where we at. That's why I say if you look around, man, it's terrible. Older men, bums. You know how many bummy black men, older black men I be seeing out here, bum, homeless, begging, cracked out, just look bad, you know what I'm saying? And you already know in the spirit, this was probably supposed to be a strong black man. This was supposed to be another Fred Hampton or somebody, you know what I'm saying? That they put in all these different sins. Like, no, you sister, you're not supposed to wear modest apparel. You're not supposed to be the next Rosa Parks or Coretta Scott. I want you to be a Cardi B. I want you to be a hoe. You know what I'm saying? I want you to twerk and just go to restaurants and twerk, go everywhere and just twerk, 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 non-stop. But that sister, like you, sister, you could be the next Coretta Scott King. You could be the next Sarah in the Bible. These are great black women that you should be aspiring to be like. Not these rappers, Megan Thee Stallion. Man, these sisters are so whored out, they look like straight whores. They don't even hide it no more. And then we teach our daughters and sons that it's okay to repeat it. We're not supposed to do that. Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
Hey, it said we're going to serve our enemies, right? Now, who are our enemies? Satan? Okay, that's a good one, but who is Satan? Who's our enemies, brother? Huh?
Them that have oppressed us.
Okay, and who is that? That should be an obvious answer. Huh?
Speak your truth.
No, I'm asking you. Who, you said who, they that have oppressed us. You, white folks. Okay, yeah, be strong. Be strong in your answer, bro. We all family. Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
So the Lord sent our enemies against us in one of all things because we did not keep the commandments. So our best bet is to what? Our best bet is to what, sis? What is our best bet right now? You need, like you right now, what you can do, come out of those pants, get you a dress, stop showing off your booty. It's not a good look. Take off those crosses. You ain't supposed to have that crap on because who's on a cross? Crosses is idolatry. That's one of the main 10 commandments. Thou shalt not have no other gods before me. Sis, you gotta repent and you gotta stop smoking. Stay off drugs. You need to be drug free. You can't even think properly because you're not drug free. That's why you hallucinate.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.